Congratulations on the book and the success, and now the movie.
I know, thank you.
When you heard that Stephen was coming on, you must have been delighted. I mean, beyond delighted that he was going to come on and bring this to life for you.
You know, well, I had like a few minutes of just total elation, and then, because I just heard he was interested in reading it, and he was going to decide, and it took 2 weeks, and those were the longest 2 weeks of my life, and as soon as they told me, I was elated, but then suddenly I got very depressed because I assumed he would read it and pass on it, and then I would have to spend the whole rest of my life imagining what it would have been like if Steven Spielberg had read Ready Player One. Luckily, I don't have to imagine now. Now we can all see it, but that was a long 2 weeks. That was 3 years ago this month that he came on board, and it's been the best 3 years of my life.
I can imagine. I mean, I know with a lot of book adaptations, they sometimes bring the writer on, sometimes they take it away, and blah blah blah. But it must have been great that you were part of the process from the beginning into the movie.
No, what happened to me should happen to every novelist who gets their work adapted. I'm lucky because I was a screenwriter, and that allowed me to be more included in the process, and also I was not too precious the way some writers are. I knew that I had written, something that worked on the page, but it would require changes to work on the big screen to make things more cinematic. So, you don't have somebody stopping to play a 6-hour game of Pac-Man in the middle of the movie. It works in the book, but would not work in the movie, and so I knew we would have to condense things and make changes. And that was the most fun I've ever had, is kind of reworking my story with Steven Spielberg to make it more cinematic, and he pulled it off.
I can imagine you were super excited to see the visuals that he was going to bring, but when you saw exactly how it was, and we've seen the trailer, all these characters, I mean, that must have just been a dream come true.
No, I still can't get over it, it's not just Steven, it's our amazing production designer, Adam Stockhausen, and all the best concept artists and ILM and Digital Domain, who, shaped all the special effects of my childhood, all bringing all these, they say, be bold and powerful forces will come to your aid, and I am a testament to, how that can happen.
Well, wish you all the luck in the world. Thank you so much for stopping.
Thank you,
mate.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey!